Hello everybody! Welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 The New Order. The Civil War is here, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. I don't know about the rest of you. So we need to sort everything out because we're technically a different tag, which makes things a little complicated. What are we currently set at? 18, 19, and 6. Honestly, those numbers seem just fine. These, I guess, don't matter so much. You know, just give me some infrastructure in Vienna. I think we'll be happy with that. Military factories, what do we need? I think we need to wait a day, but I know we're probably going to need rifles, so let's go 3 on you. You know what, actually, we'll wait a day. And if we wait a day, the game is just going to basically tell us, I believe, what we need. We're just going to wait for that. So let's get all of these divisions. We're going to assign you. We're just going to, like, basically sort you out first and foremost. I'm going to drag you here. Germania should be neutral, I believe. We're not going to worry about that. We get our field marshal. I think 14 actually is, like, too large, right? Yes. 12 is good. 34 is way too big. So let's go, like, 11... 11, 11, 12, and then we need 2 of you. Okay, so we have 5 full armies. That, to me, seems pretty good. Get this general, we'll assign you. Let's assign field marshal, okay. So, purple army, we're going to shrink down like this. Orange army, we're going to place you on the northern front. You're still looking good. And then for this army, you know what? I'm also going to station you against Spear. Not that Spear is, like, the largest, but he's actually one of the most contiguous. Like, Heydrich's in 2 different locations. Goring is, like, this weird little snake. So we should be... I mean, I think we're looking good. I'll be honest. So let's get our forces ready to go. We'll draw you out towards Dortmund. We'll get you guys moved towards Hamburg. Sounds good. And then purple, you're going to be going to Wilhelmshaven. Now, the rest of Germany should be... Not the rest of Germany. The rest of, like, the Einspach should kind of just stay out of this. Okay, we also have aircraft that I do need to deploy immediately. Yeah, so deploy everything we possibly can. Close air support, air superiority... Those are looking good. I want you to be supporting you for now. And we have a stupid amount of missiles, which I'm not too sure exactly what we're going to do. I guess it was like bomb. I don't actually know how missiles work. I'll be completely honest with you. But that's okay. So we're missing production equipment. What are we missing? Anti-air, anti-tank, total artillery, battle tank. So which one of you? Are you the Leopard? Leopard's main battle tank. Let's throw factories in you. We need anti-tank equipment. We need anti-air equipment. We then need total artillery, motorized, total artillery, as well as support equipment. Okay, so like honestly nothing like too crazy. Logistics. We need more AA guns. We have a stupid amount of rifles. The amount of guns we have is quite nice. Do we have a national focus? Yes, we do. The Burger Krieg. And next up, let us do faith in the people. Give me my war support. And with our extra military factories, let's just go 4 on rifle, 5 on tank, 2 on you, 3 on anti-air, because apparently we need more of that. And I think this seems fine for now. Actually, we have more unassigned divisions back here. So let us assign you to under this general. We're going to put you on this border. And your job is just, I guess, to go to Stettin like this. So we could train some units. We do have 21,000 rifles. So you are pretty basic. What I want is something that's kind of easy to make. Like you, for example. Just a bunch of light infantry. Let's get the Burgerwehr, which I mean, I don't know what burger means. It might mean civil. So these might be like our Civil War militia units. Let's just get a handful of you guys going. We do need more fuel. Fuel we can get from... Who's willing to give us fuel? We literally don't have any trading partners, which sounds like it could be an issue, theoretically. Okay, so let's get all our units in position, please. I think our first target is to get rid of Heinrich. And then basically we'll just keep him over in Koenigsberg. We can deal with him afterwards. Okay. Some of these units are a little weak, but I think we want to push in this direction. See what we can get done. Okay, let's mobilize all of our units together. Some of them are pretty weak, but I think that should kind of resolve itself in due time. What about you guys? Hopefully you mostly focus on taking out of Heinrich, or maybe go from Speeder in the north. All of those, I think, would be quite nice. And now all of our puppet states are going to basically explode. And you gotta remember that Speeder's at war with Heinrich, and then Bormann's at war, or Göring's at war with Heinrich as well, and Göring's at war with Speeder. Everybody's at war with each other, and that's good. Now the missiles. I really wish I knew how you guys actually worked. That would be... How do I use the missile? Is there like a button in here I can press, like hit with targeting a missile? I don't think it's in like the Cold War interface, because it's not a nuke. So we technically don't have any nuclear missiles as our little breakaway state. We have 221. We don't have any user here. I think purple, or by purple I mean orange. Look, I'm not colorblind, okay? I can see colors with my human eyes. But we're gonna move our way into the north. I think actually all of you guys can kind of just go for it right now. We're gonna have our extra units that we're gonna deploy. Intelligence agency. We're not gonna worry about that because that'll probably be fixed. We're up down to 3,000 rifles, and that's fine. We'll deploy these units when we can. Heinrich is already looking pretty bad in Alsace-Lorraine. And now England is erupting the civil war as well. Can I get you guys to invade? Thing is, I don't know how many units are here. So you know what? Screw it. Just do it anyways. Strasbourg captured. Strasbourg, the nervous center of Reich Heinrich's military operations, has finally been overrun. The resulting battle has left the city burnt and ruined. Not much remains of it. The SS has fortified the river banks in the city heavily. Only after hours of continuous bombardments and armored assaults were the SS finally pushed back and makeshift bridges were able to be set up. The city itself is nearly impossible to crack. The attackers closely hogged the sides of the streets as German civilians, forced to drive vehicles loaded with bombs, sped down the wide avenues towards the advancing men. As more of Strasbourg falls, entire blocks would be burned into flames, having been wired to explode. Suicidal SS attacks would almost always hit the formations. Would almost always hit formations hit by these massive explosions. In either an act of mercy or afraid that the struggling citizens may interfere with their plans, most of the city's population was allowed to leave before the fighting. Leniency on the attackers' behalf may have backfired, as SS soldiers managed to infiltrate with refugees. Now they attack their enemies' backsides. Worse yet, it looks like Heinrich has managed to escape, along with most of the influential general staff. What was meant to be a quick and decisive victory has turned into a tense struggle, with the sporadic fighting still breaking out. But we get stability, we get political power, we get legitimacy. Excellent. So we can rally the nation. And we have legitimacy. We gained this before the war actually began. I guess we can spend it now. Convert 5 legitimacy into 5 influence. We have high legitimacy. People capture Frankfurt, steal equipment, capture some cities. We gain some influence. Requires 5 influence. Capture Danzig, capture Bremen, capture Frankfurt. No, I don't know really exactly what this does, to be completely honest. But I'm glad we've at least taken the city. I think Poland has now done their uprising, which is fine. I will say Speer is actually doing better than I was expecting. Okay, we got the Warsaw uprising. I will say you guys are actually not performing to the best of your abilities, which I'm very, very sad to see. Maybe we can just push our way around the border with Germania. We should be okay. But there are, I would say, a lot of wars breaking out all across the former Reichspakt. Karl Donitz launched the coup in Crimea. With the Reich tumbling headlong in the chaos, the silence for Crimea has grown increasingly deafening. The home of Germany's Black Sea Fleet, and with enough naval infrastructure to construct a small steel island, the bustling port has been seeing huge amount of attention. The rumors of daily rows of gifts flooding the governor's stately home in However, despite the constant flow of gifts to the city, or to the, I guess maybe that's the governor. Barely any information has come back out. That isn't until early this morning as the frenzy of communiques filled the airways. Dave's Naval hero, Colonel Donuts, took the radio around 7 a.m. to denounce the turncoat 2 in Germany's dark hour, dare to strip her of the liberty she's enjoyed since her birth. No doubt a reference to Hans Speidow's disregard for the sanctity of the Reichstag. As he spoke, Marines in plain clothes took up key positions around the city and dockyards. By noon, the civilian governor resigned, citing personal disagreements in a brief and likely coerced resignation. Claiming that he wished to stay neutral in the conflict, Donuts lamented that the intrigues of Germania finally pushed him into his only faction he felt truly illegal, the legal government of Germany. Ours! Several aides rushed into our command rooms moments after the conclusion of Donuts' broadcast to breathlessly relay the shocking windfall. With Donuts rallying the undecided commanders of the Navy on our side, we could have afforded total control of the seas. Excellent! Send that man the finest bottle of wine we have. I don't know, is German wine good? I'm going to assume the answer is probably like no, but we'll give him the finest German wine. Which is not great wine, but it's okay. I need Purple Army to not be this far out. I really want them just focusing on this line here. Okay, so we're getting formation of Africa Shield, which basically does the African Alliance. So I want you on careful battle plans for now. Nothing too crazy. I do think our decision to focus on getting a lot of extra troops at the beginning of the war was the right play. Because with all these extra units we have, I'm feeling pretty confident. The Kriegsmarine defects! The Reich's eyes are once again casting east to Crimea, and yet more stunning news emerged from the port. Taken to the radio once again in a fiery dictate on the importance of respect for Germany's institutions, Colin Donuts shocked observers across the world when he midway through the broadcast began to read names. Admirals from across the Reich, from every conceivable fleet and theater, have apparently sent communiques to Theodor Stroffen commending Donuts' actions. His dedication to evidently hit a chord with much of Germany's navy, particularly those who have feeling uneasy about publicly choosing a side in the Civil War, offering apparently neutral, face-saving alternative. Okay, with ships across the Reich rallying to Donuts' banner, and therefore ours, prospects are looking increasingly dim for other contenders. And we're happy to see it. The South Africa war has begun. Let's see if we can capture this airfield. We can capture or encircle a handful of Heinrich's units in Alsace-Lorraine. Okay, we're at 95. I'll say you guys are not performing as well as I would like. And you're still set to normal battle plans. Bohemia side with Bormann, which we knew was going to happen because that's the choice that we made. Bohemia side with Bormann. It's come to the extensive attention to bureaucrats in the Bohemian Protectorate that unanimously selected to declare support in favor of Martin Bormann in a struggle for the Reich's destiny. Many who would otherwise oppose the move in favor of reallocating garrison towards Germany appear to have been quelled. The common belief with the Protectorate remains that the judgment is that Bormann, who will guide the Germany on a path to prominence. It can be assumed they consider themselves somewhat worthy of this fate as well. Thank you, thank you. So you are now a puppet state. Would you be willing, if I request your entire army, because you are a puppet of ours now, I'm going to be sending this entire army over to here for the... Oh, actually, no. Because now this front has opened up in Bohemia. I need you to rally here. So we're going to send you going a little bit towards Poland. That looks good to me. These units will be completely crushed. How many men are we down? How many men are we down? Also, I need oil, which is kind of important. We currently have lost 71,000 troops. How have I lost this many men? Against Speer. But Speer, I thought, like, did Speer encircle me at some point? It doesn't look like it. But what I would like, though, is oil. Construction. No. Economy. Trade. Oil. How much oil do I need? I'm willing to trade a lot of oil. Let's just put it that way. Base gain 49 from 11 oil. Somebody please send me oil. Thank you very much. That is my one true desire, is more and more oil. Yeah, so once we've taken this position, we'll move our way across the Netherlands. You guys will immediately begin your invasion into this position. Actually, because you're mostly Bohemian troops, I don't think you matter as much. Wait, how are you? Oh, okay. Actually, this is not gone the way I expected it to. I did not know. To be fair, like, all of these are gray. It's kind of hard to see what's what. Are you connected? No, you're separated. So we can probably clean this up. You guys hold position, you guys hold position. Really, actually, nobody really be attacking right now unless I give the order to do so. Okay, Africa Shield intervene in South Africa. That's fine. The United States is going to intervene in South Africa, which also is completely okay by my standards. I really wish all of these countries were not the same shade of gray. That, I think, would be helpful. But I think, at least for right now, with the Civil War having begun, it's going to be a great time for us to end this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not do we close them down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.